friends, let us reflect on the Gospel of Luke, chapter 18, verses 35 to 43. The one thing what stands out in the story is sheer, desperate persistence of the blind man. This story tells us two things. First and foremost, it tells us something about the blind man. The blind man in the gospel is determined to come face to face with Jesus. Even though everybody stopped him, nothing would stop him. He refused to be silent, even when asked to be silent. And he refused to be restrained. And secondly, my dear friends, it tells us also something about Jesus. At that moment, Jesus was discoursing, teaching to the crowd like any rabbi. But at the blind man's cry of need, Jesus stopped. He stopped the discourse and attended to the blind man. The discourse was forgotten. For Jesus, it was always more important to act than to talk. Words always took second place to deeds, to works. Men advise a person with great mind, but they love a person with a big heart. Yes, my dear friends, let us be persistent in our prayer life, in approaching Jesus. At the same time, let us not be mere people of words, but let us be people of deeds. And that's what Jesus is. He loved, he cared, and he listened to the people who approached him in faith. Let us also approach Jesus in faith and trust.